Albania is a delightful choice for a family holiday. The country offers many options for spending time. The stunning nature of these places is especially inspiring. Picturesque cliffs, clear and azure sea, clean beaches. Albania can easily compete with such resorts as Croatia and Montenegro. Here you can plunge into the waters of the Ionian and Adriatic seas, sunbathe, and also enjoy delicious dishes. Let's check out 10 best places to visit in Albania. Number 10. Berat. The first UNESCO World Heritage Site featured on this list is Berat. It's one of the best places to visit in Albania for its attractive architecture and the most beautiful cityscape. Berat's hillside features stone houses which appear to be stacked on top of one another. It's known as the City of 1,000 Windows due to the symmetrical openings in each building. You must visit the castle whilst you're in the city. It was the highlight of my visit. It's super impressive, and you get the most spectacular view of the city inside the city walls. You'll also see that people still reside in the historic buildings here. Take a stroll down the Boulevard Republica, a wide promenade lined with cafes that feature beautiful views of the Timor Mountain at one end and the Citadel at the other. A day trip to Berat will give you a good amount of time to explore the city. You can get there easily by taking a bus from Tirana, which takes around 1.5 hours. Alternatively, you may wish to visit for a couple of days and explore the surrounding areas, which are also featured on this list. It's definitely one of the most unique places in Albania and shouldn't be missed. Number 9. Tirana. The capital city is without a doubt one of the best places to visit in Albania. It simply can't be missed. A city nestled within mountains and hills, this modern and cosmopolitan city has so much to offer. I'd recommend learning all about Tirana's most famous attractions like the Ethan Bey Mosque and Clock Tower by taking a walking tour of the city. If you want to learn more about the fascinating history of Albania, head to Bunkart, my favorite museum in Tirana. Based in an old nuclear bunker, you'll learn all about the history of Albania. It's really close to the Dajti Express, which also features on this list. Number 8. Gjirokaster. Gjirokaster is one of the most beautiful places in Albania. An old Ottoman town which is so well preserved it's designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The city is dominated by the Gjirokaster Fortress, which provides a fantastic view of the city, the Gjir Mountains, and the Drino River. The fortress holds many historical artifacts on the grounds and the on-site museum. This includes a USA Air Force jet which crash-landed during World War II. The old town is one of the highlights and one of the best places to visit in Albania. It's one of the main attractions that brings people to Gjirokaster. I love the sweet little artisan shops, charming cafes, and unique restaurants. The Cold War Tunnel is also a great place to visit and experience one of the many bunkers and tunnels dotted all over the country. If your visit falls over the colder months, you should take a quick trip to Permit, which is just outside of Gjirokaster. It's one of the best places to visit in Albania in the winter for its toasty hot springs. Number 7. Towns of the Albanian Riviera. The Albanian Riviera is probably the place that brings most people to the country. It's no wonder why. It's definitely one of the most beautiful places in Albania. The coastline along the Riviera was not what I expected. It was phenomenal. The water was unbelievably clear, blue, and warm. In some places, it was like the water you see in the Caribbean or in Asia. I spent some time living in an Airbnb in Saranda while enjoying all of the fun things to see and do. The Albanian Riviera is one of the best places to visit in Albania in the summer. The town of Durres hosts popular music festivals, including Kala Festival, Turtle Fest, and Adon Festival, which attract many backpackers. Further south, the seaside town of Himare is one of the best places to visit in Albania for some of the best beaches in the country. Number 6. Osumi Canyons. A trip to the Osumi Canyons, or the Grand Canyon of Albania, is not to be missed for adventurers. The Osumi Canyon is the perfect place for whitewater rafting if you're visiting Albania at the right time. The best time to explore Osumi is in spring. During these months, the water level is high enough to explore the entire canyon by water. You'll paddle right by the canyon walls and float next to 8 impressive waterfalls. For those after a thrill, there's even the chance to go whitewater rafting. By the end of the summer, you won't be able to see the canyon from the river as the water won't be deep enough. If the water levels are low at the time of your visit, the canyon is just as beautiful from the top and you'll still be able to swim in pools, hike, and enjoy its natural beauty. Number 5. Ksamil. Unquestionably one of the most beautiful places in Albania, Ksamil attracts thousands of tourists from all over the world. Ksamil features both pebbly and sandy beaches and the clearest turquoise water. The water is very similar to the beaches in Southeast Asia. It's absolutely stunning. This is one of the best beaches in Albania. The main Ksamil beach, Plaji Ksamil and Plaji Bora Bora, are usually the busiest as they have the most beautiful, shallow water. These were my favorite beaches as you can swim over to the nearby Ksamil Islands, which are just a stone's throw away. Further down the coast, you'll find the slightly quieter beaches of Lori Beach and the Last Bay, which are just as beautiful and a good option in the height of summer when the main beaches get a little busy. Number 4. Butrint National Park. Butrint is without a doubt one of the best places to visit in Albania. It's one of the most popular attractions and is the most visited UNESCO World Heritage Site in the country. Butrint has been inhabited since prehistoric times. Its long and rich history includes being occupied by the Greeks, Romans, and Venetian. It effortlessly blends history with nature as the site is located amidst marshes, Lake Butrint, and stunning open plains which make up the national park. Climb the Venetian Tower to view the splendor of Butrint's amazing location. Attractions to see inside Butrint include a Roman theater and forum, to name a few. There's also a museum on site where you can read about the ancient history of this beautifully preserved city. Entrance costs 1,000 lek, 9 per person, and it's best to arrive here first thing as it can get incredibly warm and the crowds intensify as the day goes on. We arrived at AM when the park opened, and it was definitely a great time to arrive judging by the size of the queue when we left. It's one of the most unique places to visit in Albania. If you're staying in Saranda or Ksamil, you simply can't miss Butrint as it's just a short trip down the coast. Have a look at this high-rated day trip from Saranda, which takes in Butrint and many other beautiful sights. Number 3. Durres. With over 3,000 years of history, Durres is both the second largest and one of the most ancient cities in Albania. It's unsurprising that it's bursting with archaeological sites, historic buildings, and remnants. One of the best things to see is the impressive Roman amphitheater, as well as being a popular choice for history lovers. It's also an attractive choice for those seeking a mixture of city life and relaxing beaches. If you're based in Tirana, this is an excellent day tour to Durres, whilst the beaches in and around Durres aren't as striking as those in Ksamil. They're sandy and provide beautiful views over the Adriatic Sea. My favorite beach in this area is Spill Beach, just a short taxi or bus journey out of the city. Number 2. The Blue Eye. The Blue Eye is one of the best places in Albania. It's an absolutely beautiful place to visit in Albania, particularly in the summer. The Blue Eye is located between Saranda and Gjirokaster. It's a crystal clear, natural spring water and natural phenomenon which descends at least 50 meters. Nobody is sure exactly how deep it is because the water pressure is so intense that no diver has been able to reach any further. You can stare into the mystical Blue Eye from the platform directly above it. In the center is an underground cave which releases thousands of gallons of water. Its depth makes it look black, like the pupil of an eye, and the bright blue around its center is akin to an iris. You can jump directly into the Blue Eye from the platform. However, be warned, the temperature of the water is 10 degrees all year round. It's freezing and not for the faint-hearted. There is a covered cafe by the Blue Eye where you can grab refreshments. The cafe is built right on the river, and the water here is the most vivid shades of aquamarine and turquoise. It's one of the most unique places in Albania and definitely worth a visit. Number 1. Bovilla Lake. Travelers who have a passion for nature and getting the blood pumping will adore Lake Bovilla. It's perfect for exploring if you're based in Tirana, as it's around 20 kilometers north of the capital. The region surrounding the lake is stunning. The water of the lake is a bright turquoise blue, and the views over the peaks are gorgeous. It's these perfect views and rocky ravines that attract travelers from all over for the best hiking, climbing, and mountaineering opportunities. If you're hiking in the summer and work up a sweat, take a load off and have a refreshing swim to finish your day. It's definitely one of the best places to visit in Albania if you love the outdoors. I recommend that you visit with a guide to show you the best places to climb, hike, and swim. A 4x4 car is ideal to access the area, so a tour is probably your best bet. This tour is a great option.